What's going on? What's going on? Pace of one. Live and move at your own pace in life. We're going to sit down and talk to Tavajah today about music, boxing, and going through all that at the same time losing his mom due to cancer. So we're going to get with it. We're going to let him come tell his story. Pace of one. We sitting here with my man Tavajah. He going to share his story about when he had to go through what he was going through, how he had to take a deep breath, move at his own pace, and get through it. But I'm going to let him introduce himself, and then we're going to get into his story.
Yeah, man, y'all already know I go by the name of Tavajah, man. I've been doing music since I was 5 years old. I came a long way from my beginnings to my end, and basically that's what I want to talk about with you guys, and basically say that there's no limit to what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? As long as you move at your own pace, anything is possible, and that's what I want to, get to everybody today. So I hope everybody enjoyed this story, and let's run it up.
So first you wanted to touch on music. You said you started at 5 years old. So how was that? How did you get started? What made you the love of music, and how was that?
Being my whole family, raised, born, Brooklyn, New York, you know what I'm saying? They come from that hip hop background, you know what I'm saying? So, my mother, she was, she raps, you know what I mean? My dad, he sang, my uncle, right here, it's my uncle right here. Just
and for transparency, this is my nephew. Yeah. So I know the story, but let me keep going
definitely.
into it.
But at the end of the day, this man right here, the first time I was on stage was with them, you know what I'm saying? 5 years old. I'm a baby on stage in front of a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? And I took it well, I handled it well, and I loved it. And ever since then, that's what my personality is shaped to be, is that started, I know that I am that person. And everybody don't got that, that's either in you or it's not. And that's something that...
So when you first started music, was it like, oh, I'm in it, everything was good, you hitting it at first, or did you have to like gradually get your learn the craft and become a dope rapper?
Thankfully I had people behind me that I had people that wrote for me, that was teaching me how to write. I didn't, this wasn't something I just woke up and was like, hey, daddy, mom, look what I can do, you know what I'm saying? This came from practice, hard work. The practice wasn't easy, the hard work, I spent hours in the basement writing.
So you write your own stuff now?
I write my own stuff now, yeah, but see, that came from my beginning process though, like, you know what I'm saying?
Because you was 5 and 6 years old, so obviously you had to have a writer.
Exactly. Right. I think I still remember my first rhyme that y'all wrote for me.
Share it with the people.
1, 2, 3 in a place to be. Come on, girls, is you ready for me? I know my ABCs and my 1, 2, 3s. We can go to the movies like every day. Now, what you say, huh? What you say, huh?
And just imagine him at 6 years old, 5 years old, just saying that. All the girls loving him and all that. I had to take him on the train and all that good stuff and get me some shorts. But so you going through the music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You learning that craft. You learning how to do your thing, and then we had some tragedy that hit us. Was one of the things that I know you say you want to speak about your mom, losing your mom in that process of music, and she also inspired you in music due to cancer. So tell them a little bit about that and what was the process of that.
So as far as like my mother's part in my music career was, she basically was pretty much a big factor, because like I said, she was the person that I practiced with. She was the person that I battled with when we come to bar for bar. When I started writing my own lyrics, we'll go bar for bar.
She was nicer than you.
She was nicer than me. I'm telling y'all right now, man, the legacy goes on from here though, you know what I'm saying? But like, she was the real reason why, you know what I'm saying, I am kind of who I am today, you know what I'm saying? And I just appreciate her for her skill set that she had, and she gave it to me. My mother had a book full of rhymes, you know what I'm saying? Full of rhymes, you know what I'm saying? I read these rhymes now, and I can see the craft that she had, and I'm just glad that I got that same ability. And I can take it even further. If I really wanted to. We come from, my uncle, we got our own label, One of Entertainment, you know what I'm saying? So we come from doing a lot of work, you know what I'm saying? So I know.
What was her rap name?
Her rap name was Aniko.
Aniko,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? Definitely sound like a Puerto Rican name. I'm black and Puerto Rican, you know what I'm saying? So hold it down, yeah.
So I know part of, like I said, this is my nephew, so we all went through the same thing together. So I know part of it when she passed away, right, was being that you was doing music before she passed away.
Yeah.
You wrote a song for her, right?
Yes.
And
that's actually
go through that.
That's actually with my last video.
Okay.
I ever shot. as far as music go. I kind of took back from music when she left. It put a damper on my heart and my soul as far as on my creative standpoint, as far as writing and having the fire to, you know, I had it, you know, I still got it. My mother is always my tool to push me to be great and that, but it's just as far as the passion of actually wanting to go out here and actually, you know what I'm saying, put my foot forward, you know what I'm saying? That's been hard for me personally, you know what I'm saying? Because I think about her all the time and, you know, so it's just, it is what it is, man. You know, it's been a lot of time now, so you know what I'm saying. I've dealt with it a lot. I'm dealt with a lot. I can talk about it now. Y'all can see me on camera talking about it right now. But you know, it definitely wasn't no easy road. Like I had to move at my own pace.
With to get through
this whole thing. Because
was she able to hear the song that you wrote for her before she passed?
Yeah. So it was actually I actually was able to rap the song to her while she was in the hospital bed. You know what I'm saying? And basically, when I rapped it to her, it got crazy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like she started tearing up immediately. You know, like she's in the hospice at this point, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and hospice is once you go to hospice, it's kind of a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap at that point. I mean, they told me she had 2 weeks left at that point. You know what I'm saying? So all of this stuff I'm doing on the fly, I'm writing these songs. I'm like, damn, I gotta spit these lyrics to her, and I picked them perfect time. I mean, I had my family in there, I rapped it. I mean, it was definitely a sad time, y'all. I wish this on nobody, you know what I'm saying?
What did we do the day she was getting buried? So now this is like, he's strong for going through everything he was going through, because he still was doing stuff, also because she was rapping too. So we had to still show out in her spirit. So the day not the day she passed, but when she was getting buried, when she got buried, that night, what did we do?
So right after the burial, we shot straight up to up north, and we shot this last video that I want y'all to go check out on YouTube. It's called Mama, by me, Tavajah, Tavajah. It's one of my favorite videos of all time. Let's run that up and make that go viral because she deserved it. I shot that the same day I buried my mom. And I don't know too many people
that can do that.
Like I carry her, you know what I mean? So like, and I went there, shot that video. Y'all can see my emotions peered out in the video. Like y'all can see it in the video. So I want y'all to go watch that.
So you go to One Up Entertainment /Tavajah Mama, and you can see that video, that tribute video to Nico Shantae.
So right now, I think we almost sitting over like 50,000 views or something like that. You know what it is with this story that I have with mine? Everybody kind of feel this story on their own.
Because a lot of people go through that.
A lot of people go through it, and even just me personally, I guess since I'm a personal person, period, as you can tell, you know what I'm saying? People felt my pain. You know what I'm saying? People felt like this is genuine, like, you know what I'm saying? People were telling me it's the next, Tupac Mama song. You know what I mean? I was getting that type of feedback off of this song because this is real. Like my mom was my best friend when it came to this. So like for me to lose her at 19, for anybody to lose their mom at a young age like that is dramatizing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm grateful for having these avenues like music, and then not only music.
Well, before you say that, so you went through that whole thing, music, Mom Duke passing, because that was all tough. So what kind of helped you get over and deal with, because you're never going to forget it, but what kind of helped you deal with it to say, all right, I got to live life, you know what I mean? And live life for her too. So what helped you do that?
So basically, I knew that I love fighting, you know what I'm saying? That's something that I've always loved doing since I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know what? I always wanted to box. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I to let this aggression and this anger out, because my aggression don't turn into tears. My aggression turns to anger. And that's what, that's why I tried. I was like, let me find a way to channel this now. And I started boxing. And ever since then, I was going crazy. Mellowed me out. I was, it taught me a lot of discipline, because that's what boxing is. Boxing is all about discipline. It's all about, making the right decisions, not making decisions off emotions. And, so that was all helping me during my process, because most people go to counseling. Some people,
boxing was counseling.
Boxing was counseling for me. I didn't feel me talking to somebody about the situation was going to fix it the same way as me punching a bag or honestly punching somebody in their face. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was just something that I enjoyed doing, and I took it to a whole nother level, I mean.
So what would you say to somebody that's out there right now that lost a parent from cancer Or what would you say to somebody that's dealing with that? What would you say to them? What would be your words to them?
All right, so I mean, my words to somebody that's going through something like this right now is stay strong. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, there's really nothing I could personally say to dampen the feeling or make it better. But what I can say is that pain is not forever. You know what I'm saying? It's always gonna be there, but you find a way to deal with it, and you gotta self-reflect. You know what I'm saying? What helped me a lot was self-reflection. You know what I'm saying? What can talk to myself? What can I do? Like, I'm basically self-therapy on myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I felt as though me talking to somebody else probably would have pissed me off more. So I figured me doing this, what you doing wrong? Why you treating these people like that? You know what I'm saying? Oh, because you upset? Because you mad? You know what I'm saying? So these type of conversations with myself helped me realize, oh, T, you don't gotta be like that. Realize, why am I being like that? Oh, because of this. So just self-reflecting yourself, you will go through a lot of emotions, a lot of pain, a lot of thoughts, a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? But what I can say is that taking your life is never worth it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's one thing that I will say. I do not condone with people, you know what I'm saying? It's not worth it, you know what I'm saying? Everybody go through their own situation, you know what I'm saying? So I could have did that. That would have been the easy thing for me to do.
So now, through all that music, boxing, you selling cars now.
Mm-hmm.
So real quick, tell us how you got into it, what's the move?
So yeah, as far as me selling cars, my previous job before that, just so y'all know, I was doing something that I knew I couldn't grow as much as I wanted to. And so I basically decided to get into this business. And when I first got into the business, it was definitely cool. It's a learning experience. Nothing happens overnight, especially when it comes to selling. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build your customer base and everything like that. So I was doing that, moving at my own pace, doing that. There was a time when I was lacking, I don't know what my mindset was. I don't know what was going on, but I just knew that I wanted to move at my own pace. I wanted to figure out everything on my own. I had people yelling at me, people telling me to do this, people telling me to do that.
Sell these cars.
Yeah, whatever. But it's the business. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, my second year right now, my second and a half year, I have tremendously flipped that. You know what I'm saying? I decided to really move at my own pace, figure this out the way I wanted to. And now I'm, top third salesman. I'm top 3 earners in the business. This is stuff that I'm very, very happy about. And it's all because of me moving at my own pace.
Right.
And that's the whole message to this, is that moving at your own pace is very important, y'all. Y'all think that y'all gotta keep up and do things because other people do it this way or do it that way. Do it the way you want to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's my main advice for y'all right there.
So you gotta move at your own pace. Yeah.
What's going on, y'all? This is Tavajah, man. Go check me out on my Instagram at @Tavajah, and go check me out on Facebook. Just search Tavajah. Search me on Google. Just search Tavajah, Tavajah. You'll find anything you want to know about the kids. You feel me? Let's get it.